Hi, I want to do a quick teaching video for women today about lying pen of the scribes. So in Jeremiah 8:8, it tells us that the pen of the scribes is in vain. And this is referencing Judah. In Acts 18, they removed the part where it tells us that we are supposed to return to Jerusalem to keep God's holy feasts. Um, Another example of them diddling with the Bible is fruits of the Spirit. They changed the word from usefulness to gentleness. And it's just to push their wicked agenda. So be wise to these things. Some translations have verses added. Um, the one that comes to mind the most is that Yeshua made all foods clean. And scripture does not contradict itself, and God's not a liar. So be sure to use the discernment that God gave you and search these things out. Um, the other thing that I want to talk about is there is beyond adding verses and removing verses and changing words. There's entire books that are bad. So the ones that come to mind are Joshua, it's trash. The Epistle of Barnabas, trash. The Gospel of Thomas, trash. Second and third Enoch, trash. And Adam and Eve, the first book, is trash. And I think the Sefer is trash too. It's got all this wonky Hebrew stuff in there, and it's not speaking to us in our own language. And so it tells us in Zephaniah 3 that the language will be restored during the millennial reign. And I wanted to read, this is actually out of the Septuagint, but it's Jeremiah 10:1. It reads, "Woe to them that write wickedness, for writers are writing wickedness, turning aside the cause of the distressed, robbing the poor of my people of their right."